You can see we've got a sale on. So welcome to Droids Be Us, the finest emporium for mechanized beings in the quadrant. We have a complete line of droids for any purpose imaginable. Well, almost any. All top of the line, but I suppose you would probably be interested in something in our sale items. Please walk this way. Poor old Roger gets really discriminated against in pretty much every space quest like this. So let's check out the sale items up here we've got to offer. So first off, let's look at this one over here. That unit's a good all-around droid. Sure, it may seem a little dinged up, but it's not as bad as it looks. There's still quite a bit of life left in it, and it's a great little companion, and for you, only 40 buckazoids or 32 with a coupon. Look droid. Nothing you can see that the salesman hasn't told you, so let's have a look at this one. That model is ideal for flight systems operations. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser and is one of the most experienced droids we carry. I ask only 45 buckazoids or 36 with a coupon. I got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up or perish. Okay, so again, big clue there. It's used for nav and it's good for cruisers. So, give coupon. I see you bear one of those coupons. Nice. Buy droid. Using your discount coupon, you've made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. Alright, so this little guy just follows us around. And let's head back to the ship. Well, it's kind of funny how he like bounces up and down all the time. In the remake of Space Quest 1, which we'll play through one day, you have a bit more variety of the droids you can buy, and like some of them are quite funny. They'll kind of squish you or fight you or do all sorts of weird things. So let's climb ladder. And now we're just going to save the game here because this kind of initiates a bit of a sequence if I remember correctly. Press load. That brings the droid up. What sector should I head for? HH. Sector HH it is. I'll proceed with course entry. Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship? So, classic Tiny move. He didn't own that ship at all. He just literally sold it to you, which is tantamount to theft. So, you've stolen this poor guy's ship. Off you go onto the purple yonder. So we've finally escaped this planet. It's taken a while. But now, I often wondered if you could fly to Xenon directly from Kerona. And I've never actually tried it. Maybe we should restore it and do that. But well done, Roger Wilco. You've managed to overcome the elements of Kerona, from endless deserts and spider droids to obnoxious salesmen and bad booze. Yes, the sand in your boots shall forever serve as a reminder of this forsaken planet. But you should feel proud. But now, destiny awaits with an even greater challenge. I don't think it'll let you skip straight to Xenon and avoid the Sariens, because, you know, we don't know what the sector is for Xenon. But hang on, sir, we're heading to the asteroid field. If you get the sector wrong and you just crash into an asteroid, or if you just guess it. So I'm guessing if you type Xenon in for the sector, it will just crash you. You see the droid does a good sort of job flying around. When it sort of rolls, I guess, to the starboard side, I always think it looks like an ironing board when it's that way up, because it's got that sort of pointy thing. That was mighty close. Now I can see this splotch in the distance, which is getting bigger. We've established visual contact with a ship of Sarien origin, says the droid. The name Deltor is confirmed. You might consider the fact we're in danger by being anywhere near this ship. I hope you didn't waste money on the extended warranty when you purchased me. I will slow our approach and stand off at a safe distance. Alright. So basically, we're just going to creep up on the Delta now. Thing looks like a giant blimp. Weird looking ship. So now we'll sort of hover. You see the thrusters slowing us down. We're going to do a save game here. Now, if you didn't get the jetpack earlier and you type leave ship, I think you just float off. Yep, you literally just float off into open space. It's kind of funny. Darn, Roger Wilco. Upon exiting the ship, you find that you have no means of maneuvering and are subject to the whims and inertia of gravity. You quickly learn the true meaning of helplessness as death has its way with you. Classic. So, this time, this is why we need the jetpack. Wear jetpack. You're now wearing the jetpack. A small control linkage snaps on the back of your helmet, allowing you to control it merely by focusing on where you want to go. It's kind of cool. Leave ship. Before leaving the safety of the ship, you instruct the little droid to set a course for Xenon, where you will rendezvous later, providing, of course, that you are successful in carrying out your mission. Once again, you are on your own. Alright, so there's a bit of a hatch thing here. I think all we got to do is just kind of float up next to it. And open hatch. Open door. You grasp the large handle and twist, noting the rather significant amount of pain being registered. You're extremely grateful to hear a click. As you enter the Sarien ship, the airlock door seals itself behind you. You try to open it again without any success. It appears you're stuck here. Okay, we won't remove the jetpack just yet then. Now, from what I remember, you've got to hide here and someone comes in just randomly. Let's just kind of hide off to the side. And hopefully, maybe, here we go. Looks like a little waddling robot duck. Just going to quickly sneak around. Alright, here we go. Now we're definitely going to save the game here. So, obviously we're on the enemy ship now, and if we're spotted, we're in a bit of trouble. I think if you push chest, so that pushes the chest against the wall here. Then we open the chest, it's empty. Look in chest. It's empty. Put jetpack in chest. Cool. Close chest. Yeah, because in a second, I do remember this bit, we need to climb up. So stand on chest. See, there's a bit of a grate thing going here. If we walk off to the door to the right, we're literally just going to walk straight into a room full of Sariens and they shoot us. Open grate. Using your Xenon army knife, you pry the vent open. Excellent. Climb in grate. So now we can kind of navigate around the... I guess you call this the ventilation system of the ship. Hopefully this is not a maze. I don't recall it being one, but Sierra does love a good maze. From what I remember, you literally just got one floor here. And then you kind of just go across to this duct. And I think this duct, it says you hit your head on a grate or something. Ah. Your nose has just been redesigned by your ill-advised attempt to insert it into a closed vent. Open vent. You cannot pry open the grate which seems to be stuck. Kick vent. Looks like you jarred it loose. Open vent. Okay. Oh. Classic. Nice 180 spiral there. So now if we save it again... Looks like we're in some sort of laundry room here. You're in the ship's laundry facility. So again, if you walk through the door, that's instant death. But if you open the washer, look in washer. Someone might be coming. You don't have time standing around. Get in washer. Classic. Well, Roger Wilco, it certainly appears as though you're about to become all washed up. Dude just randomly walks in and like turns the washing machine on. Hey! Somehow, you have managed to survive the rinse cycle. As you emerge from the cleaning unit, you'll notice that you're dressed in a Sarien battle uniform. What a stroke of genius. Now you can wander throughout the ship without calling attention to yourself. Okay, so, checking our inventory, we still have everything. We've got our cartridge, our key card, everything we need. Let's just look in washer. Yeah, nothing left in there. That's another classic. When you have a sequence like that, it is possible that you lose some inventory items and they're still in the washing machine. Alright. Look, Sarien. He looks to be armed and dangerous. I wouldn't mess around with him. So let's go up this elevator here. And here we are on the sort of the top floor. Notice the Sariens all stand to attention because I think we're a higher ranking officer than them. Right, look around. You're inside an enormous chamber. Before you stands the stolen star generator. Cool. Talk to guard. Leave me alone. I am guarding the star generator. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can see that green thing. That's a force field, and I think if we walk up to it, it's probably instant death. You find it hard to believe this contraption could save or destroy the entire galaxy. Looks like a giant transistor. The force field which surrounds Star Generator prevents you from getting any closer. So we need to do something about that, and that guy there is not just going to allow us to deactivate the force field and set the auto-destruct, obviously. So we need to wander around and see if we can find anything else. Okay, so these guys are just kind of ignoring us at this point in time, which is fine. Let's head up the elevator. Kind of wander this way. If you're thinking this is all too easy, then technically you're right. This does become a lot more difficult in a minute, because we pull off a classic Roger Wilco clumsy move. So the dude's still there. Now notice we're on a platform and we've got direct access above him, like right there, so that's something worthwhile to keep in mind. What do we have here? Look around. Rows of weapons on the wall tell you you're in the Delta's armory. There's a service droid behind the weapons issue counter. Look, weapons. Oh. Can't, I guess. Look, counter. There are 2 gas grenades sitting on the right side of the counter. I'm going to save the game here. Alright, let's take one of these grenades. I'm sorry, you may not possess that device. That will be punishable by death. Okay. Please show your ID card. I don't think we have one. Alright. I think we stuffed up a little bit back here. So let's go back. Not that far. Let's go back to here. I had this feeling something stayed in the washing machine. No? Could it be just little pockets? Ah, classic. In the pocket of this uniform is an alien ID card. The name on the card is Butts Don Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarien name. Alright, so we don't need to go all the way back to here. We can do a classic look pockets. Now we can show ID. Now, since he's wandered out the room, let's take ourselves a gas grenade. Cool. Get gun. Oh, there we go. Your rank allows you to bear 1 pulse ray unit. Remember, no firing in the ship. Have a nice day. Alright, so now we have a weapon. And we can fire it. At this point, you might be wondering, you know, why do we need to? Because we're passing ourselves off pretty successfully here as a Sarien guard. Or a, you know, whatever I am. Now, classically, the gas grenade, I think it says it impacts on... Okay, so the smoke bomb appears to be the impact detonation variety. You don't want to be too close when this thing discharges. Notice we're right above this guy, so that is a prime opportunity to drop it. The grenade drops to the floor, releasing its poisonous gas on the unsuspecting alien. Good shot, Roger Wilco. Alright, so that's taken care of him. Now we need to wander back and see if we can deactivate that force field. But again, you might be thinking this is a little bit too easy. And you are thinking right. Because if I'm not mistaken, in this screen here, something happens. There we go. Classic. My, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet is now riding the elevator without you. You've blown your cover. The Sariens are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Yeah, they definitely do. I am 100% saving this game as we go here because this can get difficult. So I've got one finger on the F6 key and the other hand on the classic arrow keys. So pretty much whenever you see a Sarien, you've just got to fire. And this can be easy and it can be hard. There's a bit of random luck to this. There we go. And I was too slow. Geez, Roger Wilco, go take some marksmanship courses and come back and give it another try in a couple of months. Okay. I haven't got a couple of months, so let's just restore our game. And even though it's disappeared, the F6 will still fire the pulse ray. I think you can sort of do it. There we go, a bit of a test fire. So let's head to the next screen. Fire. Oh! Okay, so I shot at the robot. If the robot droid could laugh, which it's not programmed to do, it would do so. Your pulse ray is only effective against living opponents. So I don't know if this robot's like I think it's like a floor buffer or something. I know if it touches you, you're in a bit of trouble. Let's just run away. Don't think it's going to follow me onto this screen. Oh yeah, it did, but it's on the other side, so that's fine. Let's head back. From what I remember, the Sariens can also walk in from behind you, which is a bit nasty. But I think we're in the clear. Okay. So, let's do a save game. Made it this far. 27, yeah, let's override it, that'll be fine. Alright, search body. Seem to have found a remote control device of some sort. It only has one button labelled on and off. Press off. No, use remote. Press off button. Ah, there we go. Suddenly, the force field protecting the star generator disappears. Sweet. Now, if we look console. Alright, so this is where we do our self-destruct. So what was it? 6? No, F6, select these. 6, 8, 5, 8. Enter. Detonation cycle has begun. Okay, detonation cycle has begun. The star generator has come alive. The heat this thing generates is starting to generate... No. The heat that this thing is starting to generate tells you that it's time to blow this taco stand. In other words, this thing's about to blow up. So, save game again. I guarantee there'll probably be another Sarien. Certainly is when we go downstairs. Okay, so we're all good so far. Get in the elevator. Oh, maybe not. Get in this elevator. And here we find an escape pod. Alright. Save the game for the last time. Okay, get in pod. You swiftly slip into the You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Try to say that 3 times fast. Yeah. Look, console. You frantically search for the control console, the launch button. There it is. Press launch. Okay. Getting all sorts of holes blown in the ship. Kaboom. So, mission success right there. We've destroyed the star generator. The Delta has been blown to tiny fragments by the force of the star generator's blast. You have saved the lives of millions of your people, not to mention the lives of those in other systems. Don't get a big head. Congratulations, Roger Wilco. You've rid the universe of the evil Sariens and saved your people from certain doom. The star generator technology is safe inside the data cartridge. Now a new star generator can be built, and it can carry out its original task. You're an all-around hero. You've made it home safely aboard the stolen Sarien craft, where you've encountered a cheering Xenon crowd. They've gathered together for a ceremony in your honor. The ceremony is already in progress. Got a little droid dude with you too. Applause. As a token of appreciation, you're presented with the golden mop. Thank you, Roger Wilco, for cleaning up our galaxy, says the Xenon leader. Once a janitor, always a janitor. Okay, so there is the end. We scored 191 of 202. I'm not sure where I've lost those points. I'd have to look it up on the internet, but it probably will be the skimmer, because I didn't arrive with no damage. I don't think there's anything else we skipped. We got the maximum points for getting rid of Orit and the spider droid at the same time. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me on the playthrough. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you like this sort of format of things, check out the other videos on the channel. I think the next one we'll be up to will be Space Quest 2. I've already played through Space Quest 3 as a bit of an intro because that one's a little bit more modern than the interface. Space Quest 2 follows on straight from the end of Space Quest 1, where basically our fame and our fortune have kind of dwindled a bit. We've had our 15 minutes, and we basically then continue on to another adventure. So, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.